This is the Convene podcast. My name is Maggie, Digital Media Editor. The 2024 Speaking Industry Benchmark Report offers insights into the current state of the relationship between planners and speakers and how speaker selection factors into an event's success. Survey explores speaker and planner dynamics. Written and read by Curt Wagner, Digital Editor of Convene.
Event organizers are worrying about increasing costs and attendance numbers at their events this year, according to responses to a survey conducted by AAE Speakers, a speakers bureau and talent agency. While this will come as a surprise to no one, the 2024 Speaking Industry Benchmark Report, which includes the responses of 340 organizers planning corporate, nonprofit, academic, and other kinds of events, and 378 experienced speakers, yields valuable clues about the role organizers see speakers taking when solving for those challenges and in overall event programming. 2 out of 5 organizers said that staying within budget was one of their biggest priorities when booking a speaker, topped only by audience engagement at 67% and education for the audience at 49%. Almost 7 out of 10 of those planners chose talent is priced well, good value as a reason for choosing a speakers bureau, making it the top response. Driving increased attendance ranks only 5th among organizers' biggest priorities when booking a speaker. Yet when asked what the top indicators are for an event's success, attendance was by far the top answer, chosen by 3 out of 4 respondents. By juxtaposing the responses to those 2 different questions, one could assume that planners don't see the speakers they select as critical to moving the needle on registrations. Here are some other takeaways from the survey results. Who chooses speakers? Choosing speakers is a collaborative decision. Less than 8% of respondents make the booking decisions alone. Nearly 7 out of 10 planners surveyed said 2 to 5 people at their organization are involved in making speaker decisions. It takes more than 5 people for around 1/4 of planner respondents. Budgeting for speakers and speaker fees. The average overall budget for hiring a keynote speaker, according to survey results, was $22,449. The most common range, at 47%, for hiring a keynote speaker was $10,000 to $50,000. Just under half of respondents budget less than $10,000, and only 9% said that their budget exceeded $50,000. On the flip side, the average speaking fee reported from the speaker respondents was around $14,000. More than 2 out of 5 speakers reported fee ranges exceeding $10,000, while just 3% charged more than $30,000. Also, 6 out of 10 speakers surveyed said that total audience size does not influence their fees, and 8 out of 10 said travel costs are not included in their fees. Length of presentation. Almost 79% of planners are planning in-person events this year, and 3 out of 10 are not planning any hybrid events this year. So it's little wonder that 1/3 prefer to host speakers in person when planning a hybrid event. Whether the event is in person, virtual, or hybrid plays a role in what organizers see as the optimal length of time for a speaker presentation, with the highest number of respondents, nearly half, choosing 45 minutes to an hour as the sweet spot for an in-person or hybrid event presentation. Around 31% chose 30 to 45 minutes, and only 2% said more than an hour. For virtual events, 36% of respondents said 30 to 45 minutes is ideal. More than 1/4 said 15 to 30 minutes. Fewer meet and greets. Perhaps it's due to concerns over incurring higher speaker fees, but fewer organizations are asking for meet and greet sessions with speakers. In 2023, 66% of respondents said they asked for handshake sessions, Only 53% said the same this year, although it is still the top extra organizers are asking for. Other asks included social media promotion at 48%, meeting with executives or VIPs at 38%, book signings at 34%, and pre-event publicity at 28%. Hot topics. The top-rated speaker topics for 2024 are leadership and motivation at 40%, DEI at 38%, artificial intelligence at 36%, mental health at 34%, and future of work at 21%. Regarding AI, one event organizer commented, AI will be the hot topic that will drive engagement. Hiring the right speakers to discuss AI for a lay audience will be challenging. A speaker respondent echoed that sentiment. AI will cause a flood of content, and clients will find it harder to choose who really is an expert. Yet despite AI being ranked as the third most popular speaking topic, when organizers were asked if they are using the tool in their work, 32% of organizers said they are not and have no plans to, while 26% said they currently aren't but plan to this year. Controversial topics. In a year when U.S. elections, international conflicts, and laws concerning reproductive rights are dividing society, there is no shortage of potentially controversial content events can wade into. An overwhelming majority, more than 3/4 of organizers polled, said that they would at least consider asking a keynote speaker to change a potentially polarizing presentation. 27% would not. Of the keynote speakers surveyed, almost all, at 96%, said they would at least consider changing their presentation if asked. Only 4% said they would refuse. Working together. Responses from planners and speakers suggest that cooperation isn't much of a challenge, with 42% of organizers and 41% of speakers saying they have had no issues working with each other. The top answer from both groups. But every relationship has some pain points. Lack of timely communication was the second highest complaint among speakers at 16%, and the third among planners at 14%. Organizers' second pain point at 19% was that speakers don't understand who is in the audience. 9% of speakers, in turn, said planners don't accurately explain who is in the audience. Both groups, at 6% each, claim the other side requests changes after contracts are signed. While 7% of planners said speakers are inflexible when unavoidable changes are needed, 6% of speakers said planners ask for extras that are not negotiated in advance. With these challenges in mind, the survey authors offered event organizers the following tips. 1. Be respectful of a speaker's time. 2. Negotiate extras up front. 3. Be responsive. And 4. Give as much detail as you can about audience demographics and interests.
If you enjoyed this episode, do give us a 5-star review and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. For more industry insights, visit pcma.org/convene. Until next time.